Today on the newscast, we visit the ancient Jerusalem site that may have been the very place where Jesus stood trial. That's next. Hey folks, Erick Stakelbeck here. Welcome to the Watchman Newscast. The people of Israel today are observing the Feast of Shavuot, also known as the Feast of Weeks. Now, this commemorates when God gave Moses the Torah on Mount Sinai. Not only that, on Sunday, May 28th, Christians like myself, followers of Jesus around the world, will observe Pentecost, where, according to the Acts of the Apostles, the Holy Spirit was poured out on the disciples. Amazing, amazing time right now, folks. Of course, it's Memorial Day weekend as well here in the United States, commemorating all those who laid down their lives for my country, the United States. But huge spiritual significance this weekend as well with Shavuot and Pentecost. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to head to Jerusalem, where Pentecost went down. We're heading there to the Tower of David Museum, really one of the most legendary places in all of Jerusalem, with our good friend, the one and only Danny the Digger Herman. I visited the Tower of David recently. We filmed an entire episode of the Watchman Show for TBN at the Tower of David. And folks, look, for 3,000 years, this site just outside the Jaffa Gate has really been in many ways the heartbeat of the city of Jerusalem, from King Hezekiah to the Maccabees to the time of Jesus. King Herod's palace was actually at the modern-day site of the Tower of David. Take it to the Crusaders, the Ottomans, the British Empire, up until the modern day. The Tower of David has quite literally seen it all. It was an absolutely fascinating episode of the show. Now, if you want to watch, well, if you like the Watchman Newscast, you'll love our Watchman TV show, the 30-minute show every week on TBN. And if you want to watch it, you can check it out every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Also Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on TBN. And if you want to see the show before anyone else, you can sign up to become a Watchman News Channel premium member. Just click Join on our homepage, and you'll find out how you can become a premium member. And again, before anyone else in the world sees it, before it even hits the air on TBN, as a premium member, you will get a sneak peek at every brand new episode of The Watchman Show. Without further ado, let's head to the Tower of David with our good friend Danny the Digger Herman, to the very place where many believe the trial of Jesus was held. Take a look. Hey, we're atop the Tower of David Museum. Set the scene for us, the topography of this amazing place.
Yes, we are actually at the highest point of the old city. If you want to control the city, this is the place. The Dome of the Rock, the place where the Jewish temple used to be, right there. The dome over the tomb of Jesus in the complex of the Holy Sepulchre, right there. Okay, whoever masters this part of the city masters the city itself.
A crossroads of Jerusalem. Danny, this is smack dab in the middle of all the action.
It was Herod who decides to make 3 giant towers on this top.
The mad builder.
Yes, next to it, his own palace, because from here you can master the city. And you are actually standing, we are standing on top of the foundation of one of those towers. The foundation of this specific tower has Herodian stones in it.
Wow.
And this was later recycled by the Crusaders, and the Crusaders were masters in strategic development. They always picked hilltops. And this is the last significant strategical use of it by the Ottomans.
The Turkish Ottoman Empire.
Yes, so this is 500 years old at least.
Where we're standing right now.
Where you're standing right now, and its foundations are 2,000 years old.
Wow. And we really have a presence dating back to the first temple period, back what, maybe even 2,700 years old, King Hezekiah?
Yes, we assume that the city of David, biblical Jerusalem, which is down there in the valley, expanded up to here. In the year 2000, we dug beneath the Ottoman era police station, the Kishle, and we found the foundation of Herod's palace, which was a great surprise by itself. And beneath it, we found also the wall of the city from the time of Hezekiah.
Wow.
Okay, so this site, with what it reveals, uncovers so many layers and stories of this fascinating, long, rich, and turbulent history of Jerusalem. this is a good one. We're walking in the moat, the medieval moat of the citadel.
So this was a moat?
Yes, but when they cleaned it up here, we are walking on a wide stairway carved into the rock. Look at the width of this. At first I thought this is a mikveh, a ritual bath, like in the pool of Siloam.
Yes.
Remember, they found something similar. But no, this is part, now we understand, of a set of pools from Herod's palace.
Wow.
And
so
how,
this is about 2,000 years old. These steps are about 2,000 years old.
Yes, but how do we know to associate it with Herod's palace? Because we found the foundation of the palace over there. We're walking along the foundation wall again of Herod's palace. But Eric, what does it say here?
The trial of Jesus.
How did that get involved? Okay.
Here?
That's exactly what the claim is. And this is why, for a Christian believer, this side is so important.
Yeah.
Because what do we know about the trial of Jesus? He was tried by the Roman governor of Judea, Pontius Pilatus, Pilate, which is about 30, 40 years after the time of Herod. But where was the trial? The New Testament repeatedly tells us the trial was in the Praetorium. Praetorium. The problem is there's no building in Jerusalem known as Praetorium according to Josephus. Praetorium in general is also a generic name for a judgment hall, meaning Pilatus judged Jesus in some building that functioned as a judgment hall. It could have been in Herod's former palace.
It would make a lot of sense. As you described a minute ago, Danny, this was a lavish place, large, a gathering place.
Yes.
And you could fit a lot of people.
And furthermore, we have testimonies of pilgrims in the Byzantine period favoring this place as a place of the trial. They refer to this area as a place where Jesus was trialed. Now, we both know that we now follow a tradition that the trial was in the Antonia, north of the Temple Mount, a tradition established by the Crusaders, and it has some arguments in favor of it too. Let's put it this way. It is very possible that the trial took place there, but also here. And today, the Catholic Church and the pilgrims don't relate to this part. They all go to the other option. But it could have happened here, Eric. This could have been the foundation of the judgment hall where Jesus was condemned to death.
Danny, it is absolutely incredible to consider. I was already blown away by where we're standing, going back to the First Temple period, but Jesus may have stood here during his trial, which the result of that trial changed the world, changed the course of humanity, quite literally. What a thrill. What a way to close here. Yes. At the Tower of David Museum. Danny, this is a very special place. It seemed like you really enjoyed this. You enjoy all of our episodes together, but this was a really fun one.
The hardcore of archaeology, a place that was not known, and then you dig and you find evidence that can link to the Old Testament, to the New Testament, to the trial of Jesus. This is mind-boggling.
Yeah, you can't beat it. Hey, folks, the stones are literally crying out today in the city of Jerusalem, and our dear friend, Danny the Digger Herman, always gives us a front row seat. Thanks again to our good friend, Danny the Digger Herman, for that great tour of the Tower of David. Again, folks, one of my favorite places in all of Jerusalem, and that is saying something, because Jerusalem is my favorite place on earth. If you want to watch that entire episode again, you can check it out at tbn.org. Just type in the Watchman in the search bar, but also, if you want to become a premium member, you can catch all the full episodes right here on the Watchman News channel. And while you're here, be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you get alerts every time a new video is posted. Hey, a lot of times here in the newscast, it is a news channel. Of course, we're covering wars and rumors of wars and what's unfolding in a prophetic sense on that end. But we also love biblical history and archaeology. It puts a smile on my face, especially as we head into the weekend here. And I hope it put a smile on your face too. Until next time, thanks for watching. God bless you. And remember, never hold your peace. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the Watchman Newscast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an upload, and tap the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is posted. And don't forget to share your thoughts, insights, and comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow.